guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Paula and this is your glow up channel. This is where you come to upgrade. We talk about everything from outer glow to inner glow and overall glow, and I'm always answering your questions on Instagram or in the comment section, so make sure to follow me and make sure to subscribe too. Now this is going to be a really short video, and this is because I've come across a number of people who have told me about their ideas, have told me what it is they plan to start, and what it is they're passionate about. And my question is always, why haven't you started? And I've gotten a number of reasons. Some are legitimate and some not so legitimate, okay? And that just inspired me to do this video, because I just want to quickly talk about why you're not starting what it is you want to start. Truth is, guys, there's always an excuse if we're looking for it. This world is littered with excuses. It will give you reasonable excuses, it will give you unreasonable excuses, it will give you excuses that truly look like what you want to do is impossible. But the truth is, if you're not looking for an excuse, you'll find a way. And I'm not here judging anybody if you've not started what you want to start. I'm just here to give you reasons why you've not started and to encourage you to start. Now, without further ado, I'm just going to go straight to it. Now, the number one reason I think you have not started what it is you want to start is that you're waiting to be ready. You're waiting to feel like, okay, this is the right time to start. And the truth is, most times it doesn't happen that way. From the previous videos that I have made, I always use myself as an example. I wanted to start YouTube for so long, and in fact, I've been getting encouragement from a number of people, but I just never thought I was ready to start. Like, what am I going to talk about? What do I know that I can talk about so consistently and people will even want to listen to me? But here's the thing, I waited so long. I waited the whole of last year to even consider it, and then when I did, I'm like, okay, I'll start next year January. That was an excuse, even though I gave myself legitimate reasons like okay, new year, new start. 3 months between when I actually decided to start and this January. I'm going to use it to practice, I'm going to use it to research and all that. Now you guys know that practice and research are actually legitimate reasons to wait to start something, but the truth is, you can do that on the job, you can learn on the job, you can practice on the job. No matter how much you practice or you research before you start something, by the time you start, that is when you start to learn something. I'm going to use myself as an example. You can watch this video, and then if you can go back to my first video and tell me if you see a difference. And that is because no amount of practice and research would have given me the confidence to do this if I did not do it consistently, if I did not put myself out there. So guys, if you're waiting to be ready, I'm not saying to not research or not practice, but check and see if that is the reason why you're not starting. And if that is it, then I just want to tell you that these are things that you can do after you start. Something I believe is stopping you from starting that venture or going down that path that you want to go is that you want to start big. You don't want to start small. And girl, I understand the feeling the need to start big. You want to start with a huge store. If you want to go into business, you want to start with a huge inventory, you want to have everything on ground before you start. But the truth is, sometimes you just have to grow. You just have to wait for growth. I'm going to use, if you're starting a business venture, for example, you start with a small stock. By the time you're growing that stock, your word is getting out there, word of mouth, marketing and all that. The people that you're bringing in will grow as your inventory grows. So you don't have to start big. I'm going to use myself as an example again, because all I have is my perspective to work from. When I wanted to start YouTube, I had no ring light, I had no camera, I had no knowledge of where to start from. And I just immediately, I was tempted to feel discouraged. And if the truth is, if I was waiting to start with a ring light and a professional camera, I would not have a YouTube channel today, because I still don't have a professional camera or a ring light. But guys, if there is any small way you can start that thing that you want to start, why don't you start it and see how you grow? I would like you to just check if that is the reason why you're not starting what you want to start. You want to start with a bang and a splash, and I truly understand. It's just, how long are you going to wait until you actually are able to start with a bang or a splash? I have a friend who has a really nice store now, but I remember when she was selling glasses from her room at home. And this is Closet for Queens. This is for you. Like, I really admire your resolve, and I really use you as an example to a lot of people that I talk to. Okay, I'm going to drop her link down below. You guys should check out her store. But I promise you, I was there when she started, and she started with like 5 pairs of glasses or so. If you walk into her store now, it's so full. Oh my god, like I was truly glad the last time I entered. So that is a clean example of starting small. You don't have to wait till you have a store, you have a huge inventory, you have all the equipment that is needed. Start small and watch yourself grow. You will be proud of yourself eventually. The reason why I think you have not started what you want to start is because you keep insulting people's hustle. Here's what I mean. When you see somebody starting small, I thought she would have done something better than this. I was expecting something bigger. How can somebody like that be selling something so small? Maybe you're not saying it to somebody else. Maybe you're just saying it in your mind. But girl, that mentality is going to stop you from starting when and where you need to start. Because you're thinking this way of other people, you are not supporting other people. You are not helping them. In fact, you keep trying to bring down somebody else's hustle. When it is time for you to start your own, you will not be able to encourage yourself because clearly you have this negative mentality. If you are not starting big, then you have not started. If you're doing this way, then you can't be doing it. Humility that you need to start small, you will not be able to gather it in yourself because you have seen yourself be derogatory about somebody else's hustle. So you will unconsciously, honestly, I promise you, will come unconsciously not be able to start where you want to start or where you need to start because you are thinking of other people commenting on your own hustle the way you have commented on other people's hustle. If you find yourself looking down on anybody's hustle or insulting the way somebody else is doing their thing, I need you to stop and check. First of all, is it your business? Second of all, that negativity that you're putting out is going to come back to you. So my fourth reason why I believe that you're not starting what you really want to start is that you don't really believe that you can. Now here's an example. Recently I met a really talented stylist, young lady, just she sells clothes, but the way she puts together the clothes, the way she dresses on her own, I know instinctively that she will make a good stylist. I'm like, okay, have you thought of styling? And she says yes, of course she has, but she just doesn't know if she can, like where will she start from, and I totally understand those things because as a young lady you have doubts, you've had a lot of people telling you that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. If you're not a particular way, then there's nothing good about what you're doing. But guys, like, if you have a talent, if you have a passion, whatever it is, you can excel anyway. This digital age is an age where you can excel at anything you put your heart to. You can teach whatever it is you want on YouTube and other platforms. You can showcase your products all over the world. And you guys, like, this age is not the age of sitting down at home and covering your light under a bushel just because you don't think you can. Just take that first step. Try it out. At the very worst, it won't work out. And failure has never killed anybody. But just try it out and see. You have the talent, you have the passion, you know what you can do. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot. And most times, it's not like somebody will come and tell you, hey, you cannot do this thing that you want to do. It usually doesn't work like that. It's psychological and it's all around. For example, you want to make a restaurant in the sky. Now you're looking around, you don't know anybody that has made a restaurant in the sky. You don't know anybody that succeeded at it, but you have this dream. You know that it's possible. You know that if you do this, this, and this, it can actually happen. But then you start thinking to yourself, they will say, who am I that I think I can make a restaurant in the sky? Who do I think I am that all these other people with big establishments have not tried to make a restaurant in the sky, and then me, I want to make a restaurant in the sky? Well, if you really sit down and entertain these doubts, they will come plenty. They will come in a rush. But guys, like, I just want to tell you, bottom line, like I said, this is not a long video. You can do it. You can do it. You can stand whatever it is that people will have to say until you make it. Because let me promise you something, guys. As soon as you make it big at anything at all that you're doing, people will forget the discouragements and the criticisms that they had for you when you first started. So all you have to do is just shut your eyes and your ears to whatever it is that's going to come your way while you are building. Like I said in my video, how to be confident, you can actually do this. Nobody can do it like you can. Even if everybody else is building a restaurant in the sky, nobody will be able to decorate that restaurant like you will do yours. Nobody will be able to set it up like you do yours. The ambience, the environment, the music is going to be different because it has your touch. Now, that's just an example that I'm using, but my point is you can actually do this. And you need to start now. Don't let the fact that you don't think you can do it stop you. Take that first step. Talk to that first investor or whoever it is that you need to make your dream possible. Positive that if you drop all these excuses, it's actually going to work for you. Now, my final point is the reason why you're not starting now is because you're afraid to fail. You're wondering, okay, what if I start now and people know me with this thing and then it doesn't work out? What next? That's a good question. What next? I feel like I can make this video now because I'm at this place where I have failed at a lot of things. If you watch my previous videos, you'll find out that I have tried to be a makeup artist. I have sold clothes. I have sold a number of items that are not such empires now. However, it has not stopped me from trying the next thing that I feel like will work for me. It has not stopped me from pursuing my passions or my dreams or my goals, because failure has never killed anybody. Most of the people that have won in this world, if you check, are people that have built upon their failures. You cannot find anybody that has actually made it that is coming from a place where they have never failed at anything. It doesn't work like that. Ask your heroes and your mentors and the people you admire how many times they have failed, how many times they have tried this thing and it didn't work, but they're still here and they're still alive and they're moving. Guys, let me tell you something. The people that you are afraid will talk if you fail, first of all, have their own stuff going on. They're trying to struggle not to fail at what they're doing. And then if they are so focused on what you're doing, then they're not focusing on what they should be doing. That automatically means that you're ahead. So guys, don't be afraid to fail. If you fail, okay, so at the very worst, people will say a lot of nonsense about you. People will say, oh, she tried this, she tried that, she tried this, and it didn't work. But what if you win? What if you actually get it right? What if you put your heart and your soul into this and it comes out great? Why don't you just be positive? So guys, this is something that was really on my mind that I felt to share with you guys, because I'm having a lot of conversations with a lot of young women daily, and I'm seeing that so many people are not starting what they want to do, are not doing what they want to do, are not starting ventures because they are giving themselves excuses like these ones I just outlined. So if you know that you're on this table, please kindly come down from it and do whatever it is that is in your heart to do. So I'm going to sign out now. If you like this look, I actually did a video for it. I'm going to link it down below. And also, this hair is from PL Extensions. You can visit them. They are affordable. Guys, it was so amazing making this video. I'm really enjoying making videos. God, if I had known I would enjoy this, I would have started much sooner. And if you want to know all the things that I wish I had known back then please watch my video, things that I wish I knew when I was 20. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're returning and you have not subscribed, don't you think it's time to do that now? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.